Welcome back to computer science. Let's recall what I did yesterday. I think I started lecture 24, and lecture 24, let's think about it. This is about list nesting and slicing again. Lecture 20, or the first unit was about what? Iterating over a list. Iterating over a list, wasn't it? Seems like it, but what would have been different? I remember there was errors, common errors. A common error for iterating over a list is adding or removing elements, aka changing the list size while iterating. That can cause a lot of logic errors, unintended errors. For loops iterate. I don't remember, but the second unit is about list comprehension. List comprehension is this, what do they call it? Control? Something in Python. A compartment? No. Data structure? No. Control? I don't know. It starts with a C, I'm almost certain. Construct. It's a construct in Python. Basically, it's a way to write less code to create a for loop that iterates over a list and modifies each element the same way. If you modify each element the same way while iterating over a list, you probably should use list comprehension because it's less code and it actually executes more efficiently and faster. The interpreter executes it faster and more efficiently. And the way you denote it is brackets and expression, basically how you're going to modify it, how you're going to modify each element, for loop variable in list, and it creates a new list. If you do the same thing, the identical thing for a for loop, they're not exactly the same because a for loop modifies the current list. List comprehension actually creates a new list, and list comprehension is not just for lists. It can actually iterate over any iterable object, but it always will create a new list. Okay. Modifying lists. So common error while iterating over a list stem from changing the list size, adding or removing elements from the list while iterating over it. The fix. What is the simple fix? Iterate over a copy of the list rather than the list itself. Okay, list comprehensions, construct in Python, iterate over a list, or more generally, actually, an iterable object, modifies each element in the same specified way and returns a new list of the modified elements. New list equals brackets, expression for loop variable name in iterable bracket. Preferable because they are 1, less code, 2, faster, more efficient by execution by the interpreter. For loop modifies list comprehension creates a new list. So that's it for yesterday. I'm going to jump back in and continue learning. I'll be back to call what I learned in a little bit. All right, so I finished lecture 24 today. The last thing I took notes on was list comprehension. What are they called? Conditional list comprehensions. And basically it's the same thing as list comprehension, except at the end within the brackets is if condition. So new list equals bracket expression for loop variable in list, or iterable object, I should say, iterable if condition. So, and then I got started on the projects for this week, which is great because it's Tuesday and these are due Thursday night. I might end up getting busy on Thursday, but this is not the week to get busy on Thursday because we have the biggest program due this week, and there's 7 of them, and I'm about maybe a third or halfway done with one. So I'll be back later today to continue working through those. So talk to you later today. Earlier, I learned list comprehension, conditional list comprehensions. I'm gonna jump back in, continue working on one more programs, and I'll be back to call what I learned in a little bit. All right, so I just completed 3 of the programs, working with strings, working with strings and formatting strings, and splitting and joining strings, counting characters in a string, formatting them, and I think that's basically most of them, counting characters. So yeah, that's the big picture overview of what I was doing. So that's 3 of 7. We haven't seen the monster, like, biggest one of the semester yet, so that's still up and coming, but that'll probably wrap it up for today. I'll keep working more on programs tomorrow, so hopefully we can knock a big chunk out of them tomorrow as well. So talk to you then soon.